Good afternoon, dear civil society activists, dear colleagues and partners. On behalf of the EU delegation, I'm very pleased to welcome you here to this event to present and discuss civil society initiatives successfully implemented under the EU Civil Resilience Mechanism in North Macedonia. And since we are in Venice, we will focus on initiatives implemented here in the Vardar region. Civil society organizations are important agents of change, enabling citizens to participate and to steer progress of their local communities. Progressing towards the EU membership requires not only political commitment, but also citizen support. The EU accession process needs mobilization of the entire society to sustain the many reforms required. Civil society can act as a bridge between the EU institutions, national authorities and citizens, and prepare the society for the EU accession. Citizens and their organizations help the country to progress towards effective democracy, rule of law, respect for human rights and compliance with international standards. Through its participation, its role as watchdog over policy implementation, and by requesting accountability of the institutions. Over the last 2 decades, the partnership between the EU and civil society in the country has expanded on all fronts. Funded by the EU Civil Society Facility, we have provided grants for projects and civil society operations, as well as technical assistance. And through sub-grants, we have ensured our financial support reaches also smaller civil society organizations. And in total, the EU funds spent on supporting civil society in the country totaled 45 million euros in these 20 years. In 2022, we extended the direct partnership with grassroots organizations by launching the very civil resilience mechanism. The purpose of this new tailor-made instrument was again to secure resources for the smallest and less experienced grassroots organizations, active in and for the local communities. This in-kind support created opportunities to implement actions all across the country and strengthen the citizens' resilience to face the sometimes very strong winds of change. Today, we share results from civic initiatives implemented in the Vardar region, and we will have the opportunity to listen directly from the activists on the ground and to hear your experience. You have undertaken actions that respond to the real needs in your communities, which have strengthened the resilience of all these groups and communities. This way, the mechanism has been able to reach citizens locally and contribute to social cohesion, to boost socio-economic recovery, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic, and to promote a more equitable, gender-responsive, and environmentally sound society. I would also like to highlight the work of our technical assistance project, working on improving the enabling environment for CSOs in North Macedonia. Since 2020, it has delivered on the ongoing legal reform, capacity building, and support in the preparation of the government strategy and action plan for cooperation in the last 3 years. Za kraj bi sakal da im čestitam na graganskej organizaciji od Veles I regionot na uspjehot I rezultatite postignati preko implementacija na projektite podržanej od EU mehanizmov za graganski odpornost. Mi posakuvam uspjeh I vojnina vo realizacija na vaših tekorini idej, aktivnosti za dobrobit na graganite I kvalitetot na život zponivnite zajednicu. Европска Унија е тука да ве поддржи во вашите напори да го подобрите животот на граѓаните. За тоа што сме. Благодарам.